Good evening, my name is Abby Roth and you are now watching the AK Show. Today's feature are three of the most famous kings and we are very fortunate to have them as guests today. Our first guest is Manetho. He was the first king to establish a civilization. Now please put your hands together for Pharaoh Manetho. Well, welcome Manetho.
Oh please, call me Menes. But thanks for having me here today.
Oh, you're very welcome. So, Menes, tell us about what happened to you during the Pharaoh.
Well, I was the first pharaoh of the first dynasty, of which I created. I was also the first pharaoh to conquer and bring together both Upper and Lower Egypt. Therefore, I had the privilege of wearing both the red and the white crown, which represented that I conquered both Upper and Lower Egypt.
Wow, that's quite fascinating. Can we get a picture of those? Well, thank you for sharing. It sounds like an interesting civilization you ruled. And might I add, those pyramids were quite the accomplishment.
Well, thank you, and yes, they were.
Moving on, please welcome our next guest, Sargon I of the Mesopotamian king. Welcome, Sargon. Ooh, these muscles. How have you been able to stay in such great shape all these years?
Let me tell you, it has not been easy.
So, Sargon, tell us about yourself back when you were the top dog.
Well, around 2400 BC, I conquered the Sumerians and established one of the world's first empires. However, there were many kings before me. When I was in power, the empire took complete control.
Very interesting. Thank you for sharing, Sargon. Lastly, ladies and gentlemen, we will be talking with Emperor Zeng. Welcome, Zeng, and thank you for coming here today.
My pleasure. It was an honor to be here.
So, Zeng, tell us, how was being emperor around 221 BC, and what did you accomplish?
Well, my best choice for my emperor was stopping the internal battle, which weakened China. Doing so, our military victories doubled China's size. I was very concerned with keeping my country in order. I crushed all political oppositions, and as I always say, strengthen the trunk and weaken the branches.
Thank you for being here today. It was very interesting to listen to your story.
My pleasure.
Thank you for watching the AK Show, and be sure to tune in next week when we learn about real eyeballs.